Before we get started, if you guys are wondering why I'm using Need for Speed Underground footage, the only reason is I don't have the actual Need for Speed 2015 game with me, and the PC version hasn't been released yet. So if you guys don't mind that, let's go ahead and go on with the news. So it's about 8:30 a.m. I'm really tired. I haven't slept. I've only I'm everywhere right now. But Need for Speed just announced a new update that is going to be released on March 3rd. I am so excited, guys. Even though I don't have the game for myself, I'm so excited to see that, they're implementing all these things. So let's go ahead and go through the rundown of what Under the Hood number 5 will include. Now, the first thing that they said that we're going to include was manual transmissions. Now, they had announced that manual transmissions were going to be in the game. However, they finally, got done tweaking it and everything, and they finally said that manual transmissions will be in the March 3rd update. I'm just so excited that they decided to basically add in the manual transmissions, because it was something that a lot of players were requesting in Need for Speed. They wanted more control over their cars and such, so it's really exciting to see that they're actually listening to the players. Next up is new cars. Yes, they're finally adding new cars into the game. And what kind of cars, you might ask? Well, they're actually adding in hot rods. Arriving fresh into Need for Speed are two brand new hot rods, starting with the 1932 hot rod, which will come with 4 unique body kits. Each of these body kits has the potential to transform your hot rod into a great new look. Soft top, coupe, sedan, and pickup. Now, I'm really excited because even though I don't know much about hot rods, I feel like it was definitely a starting point within the actual car culture. I mean, whenever they started doing NASCAR and stuff like that, with the moonshine racing and stuff like that, we can't forget that is actually what started the actual car culture itself. Now, they also said that each version of the hot rod also comes complete with a full set of customization, including hood, lights, grille, exhaust, bumpers, and more. The second hot rod being added into Need for Speed is the Aaron Beck Customs F132. This is an absolute monster of a ride and defines the word custom. When you take the shell from a Ford 1932, gently massage it into a fierce Formula 1 style chassis, and strap it in a high performance NASCAR engine, this is what you get. And from the looks of the actual hot rods, it looks absolutely freaking amazing. Like, holy crap. Like, the amount of details that these guys had to put in for these hot rods is just absolutely insane. It really does show that Need for Speed doesn't want to leave any sort of players out. They're adding in the tuners, the exotics, the muscle cars, and now they're adding in the hot rods. Think about this. It's all free. Like, I haven't even gone through half the update yet. Also, along with the update is also new events. And can you guess what that is? Check the license plates on the hot rod, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, they are finally implementing drag racing. Now, we all know from the first Need for Speed Underground and Underground 2, drag racing was such a big part within the title. So it's amazing to see that, they're adding in drag racing once again to Need for Speed 2015. Inspired by the drag events of previous NFS titles, these new events are the perfect place for you to get your speed fix. Unleash a burnout on a starting line to prime your wheels, align in the start box, and time your revs perfectly. Think wisely about the use of nitrous, as it may just influence the outcome of the event. There will be 5 new drag events for you to take part in: neck to neck, the perfect shifts, drag to town, pedal to the metal, and speed tunnel. Now, it's amazing that they're gonna add drag racing back into Need for Speed, because like I said before, it was a major part in the actual Need for Speed titles, and it's just, oh god, it just adds the whole competitiveness into Need for Speed once again. Like, it kind of makes me rethink about getting an Xbox One. I might have to get an Xbox One just so you guys can see some competition between me and Cayman. I know you guys want to see that, and yeah, maybe I might have to get one, guys. I might have to. Now, also along with that, they're also going to be adding a new feature called the warehouse. What this means is that everyone has been requesting for more garage space, so you've requested it, they gave it to us. You've read that we've adding new cars, but before you head over to Twitter or Reddit to proclaim you need more garage space, we've got your back. Starting next week, your garage will receive an upgrade that will allow you to store an additional 5 cars, perfect for those eyeing up a new ride, and no excuse now to take a hot rod for a fun-filled spin around Ventura Bay. Now, everyone has been asking for more spots. We all know that when we first started the game, we've only had 5 spots, and a lot of people said, you know, that's not enough space or whatnot. And what Ghost Games have said was that because of the limited 5 space, it allows you to create an emotional connection with the cars that you've gotten. So you have to be very careful with which cars you chose. But what if 5 spaces wasn't enough? Well, our questions have been answered, and we've now got 5 additional spaces into our garage. Also, along with that as well, they've also done some wrap editor improvements. As they stated on their blog, we've been constantly blown away by your wrap editor creations, and we can't wait to see what you do based on the improvements coming in the Hot Rods update. One of the most common bits of feedback we've received about the wrap editor is that you would like a coordinate system allowing you to position decals with a lot more accuracy. This information will now be shown in a panel below the selected decal and the edit decal menu, and will update in real time when the decal is transformed. Writing on your car also becomes even easier as we introduce text decals 2.0 and selectable fonts. Simply select your desired font and a pop-up will appear where you'll be prompted to input your desired text. Now that is just crazy, because I've seen a lot of, you know, liveries and stuff that people have made for Need for Speed, and it just amazes me how people are trying to recreate the logos, and they're doing so much little work in order to make just one single logo. This might be the fix to everyone's problems when it comes to the fonts and the text and stuff like that. Now we can type in what we want it to say. Now I can finally start making Midnight Rush cars. It's gonna be amazing. So there we go, guys. Hot rods, manual transmissions, drag racing, 5 more spaces in the garage, and wrap editor improvements. That's gonna conclude the Hot Rods update, and it will be released on March 3rd. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like this video, go ahead and click that like button down below. Comment what you guys think about the Hot Rod update down below and what you're most excited for. And yeah, if you're new to your channel, go ahead and subscribe. And like always, I'll see you guys later. Peace.